Hello everyone. So today I'm going to talk about several topics covering SAP BPC NetWeaver 10.1 Unified. So let's get started. And I have broken up this video into two parts, that is part 1 and part 2. So this is part 1 of the video. But first let me introduce myself. My name is Somnath Ray. I'm a SAP Certified Application Associate in SAP Hana. I also have a CPA and a diploma in IFRS. So the part 1 will cover several topics as we see on the slide. So it will discuss the important FAQs on SAP BPC 10.1, the unified architecture of SAP BPC NetWeaver 10.1, the first step in the unification of SAP BPC and BW integrated planning, the final unified architecture of SAP BPC NetWeaver 10.1. In fact, these three are basically flow charts which discusses the architecture of SAP Business Planning and Consolidation 10.1 unified uh, application. And then I'll discuss about the key features of SAP BPC NetWeaver 10.1. And then the last topic will be the standardized planning functions which have been pushed down to SAP HANA. So let's get started. So the first topic is important FAQs on SAP BPC. So SAP BPC 10.1 presently will only be available on the NetWeaver technology stack. So the Microsoft platform is not supported anymore. The prerequisites for installing SAP BPC 10.1 are SAP NetWeaver BW 7.4 SP05 version and SAP UI 1.16. So what is SAP UI 1.16? It is actually the SAP UI 5 front end. So there is a background behind this. So what happened is that in the previous version of SAP BPC 10.0, the web front was using a technology called Adobe Flex, which again required the users to have Adobe Flash Player installed on their PCs, and which meant that the web front end would not work with Apple iPads as Flash is not supported on them. So SAP has rewritten the front end using the new SAP user experience technology called UI5. So this is basically an HTML5 toolkit that has no software prerequisites and works on the iPad. So the next FAQ talks about the major changes in SAP BPC 10.1 NetWeaver Unified, which are two. So the first one is actually the entire web client has been rebuilt with HTML5 technology, and there has been a unification of the best of two planning applications, that those are SAP BPC and BW Planning and Application Kit, which we can look at the flow charts. So this flow chart shows the unified model, and which is we have the BWIP, which is the business warehouse or enterprise data warehouse integrated planning, and BPC NetWeaver, so which have been unified into BPC 10.1 unified on SAP HANA system. So this has been put under or on top of the SAP HANA system because the SAP HANA facilitates the reading and writing of the data at an amazing speed, and so that will help in the reporting scenarios where there are large volumes of data. So the first step in the unification, as we see over here, is bringing together the SAP BW Planning and Application Kit and the SAP BPC NetWeaver on top of the SAP HANA Planning Engine. And then this flowchart actually shows the architecture of the final unified version. We have SAP BW Planning and Application Kit and SAP BPC NetWeaver on top of the SAP HANA Planning Engine. And so this is how the SAP BPC 10.1 NetWeaver Unified name comes into being. So let's go back to the FAQs. So the next FAQ says that SAP BPC Classic model and SAP BPC 10.0 are one and the same, and we can implement both SAP BPC Classic and SAP BPC Unified models on the same system in SAP BPC NetWeaver 10.1 Unified. And the last FAQ talks about the database requirements, and it says that SAP BPC 10.1 Classic supports both HANA and non-HANA databases. However, SAP BPC 10.1 Unified only supports HANA database. So let's move over to the next topic, which discusses the key features of SAP BPC NetWeaver 10.1. And the first key feature is the full integration of planning into BW models and tools. And there are the rich set of standardized HANA optimized planning functions, and the business users actually have been empowered to develop master data hierarchies, and they can upload Excel and CSV files on their own with minimal assistance from the IT department. And since the planning function is spread throughout the world, and the planning data comes from various departments which are spread across the world, so it needs a very good workflow or work status management, so which is built in the software. And then the user interface supports Excel, Word and PowerPoint, which is very helpful for the heavy users of Excel. And also it has the web user interface for people who are not very heavy users of Excel, so just they need one web user interface to input some data from time to time. Maybe they are on the road or traveling. And then we have like the HANA accounting software, which is powered by SAP HANA. And so this SAP HANA accounting software has these modules, which are general journal, accounts payable, accounts receivable, revenue and cost, fixed assets and material ledger. So this slide actually shows a list of standardized planning functions which have been pushed down into HANA, and they are copy, repost, revaluation, delete invalid combinations, set key figure values, distribute by reference data, generate combinations, Phox Formula, conversion, currency conversion, planning function of type SQL script on HANA. So basically, they have been pushed down into the HANA system for faster calculations on the fly, so that calculations can be done on the fly, and also there's no need of the data moving back and forth between the application server and the database server, because previously all these planning functions were residing on the application server, so the data had to move back and forth between the application server and the database layer. Now let's talk about the Phox formula. So what is Phox actually? So Phox is also known as formula extension, and so basically it is used when the required functionality cannot be achieved by using these standardized planning functions. So the Phox actually provides a more powerful and flexible approach in creating the planning functions or customizing the planning functions, and it is similar to the programming language with functionalities like loops, ifs, etc. And so what happens in the back end, an ABAP code is generated for the Phox code written in the planning function, and this generated program gets executed when our planning function is executed. So we can also create customized planning functions through the SQL script as well. That's all about it in the first part of the video. So hope this information was useful, and if you have any questions, you can send me an email at cpahana@outlook.com. So thank you for watching. See you soon.